What's up, guys? Let's look into one fragrance today, one very affordable and very fun sort of fragrance. This is gonna be a fun review. And this fragrance actually one of those fragrances never ever gonna break your bank, and is not for the people who are looking for something big. I promised, I know I promised it has to be a big fragrance review, but I changed my mind because I have few things to say about this fragrance, and there are a few reasons why I'm doing this review. First of all, I own this fragrance not for that many days. I just have this for some time, but I tried this before, and this was one of the fragrances that caught my attention. Like someone told me, one of my I think subscribers and one of our group members in Bangladesh, he told me he used this for his school days and it served him well. So out of sentiment, I thought, like, what the hell? It's not that pricey, right? But then when I looked into the YouTube channel just to see what I get, I didn't get much information. There's no solid review on this. So I'm like, let's do it, right? So the fragrance we're gonna look into today, it's as you can see from title, it's Active Man by Chris Adams, all right? And I have few things to say about this, right? It sounds like very, some of you who already know this fragrance, you'll be like, hell, dude, what are you doing? I do my reviews for everyone, person who starts from his basics all the way to people who are using very expensive fragrances. But my thing is usually always stay in the middle. I'm the average Joe, right? So I never ever look down upon any other fragrance. I would look into every fragrance, right? So the first thing, this fragrance, it's an interesting one. The reason for me, I told you already. Someone's signature scent back in the school. I respected that. Second thing is the packaging. It's awesome. I'm gonna show you. Third thing is super duper affordable. It's not that pricey. And this fragrance actually offers something for a lot of people. All right, and I'll tell you with time what they are. Another thing is the review. Yes, I wanted to do a full review on this because I believe this review would come to so many people handy. All right. So when I looked into internet, right, I looked into Chris Adams because I have no clue whatsoever on this house. I was like, okay, I need to get one bottle in my collection from this brand. So let me see who this dude is or what this company is all about. So I googled it. I was like, I found their website. So I guess they've been making fragrances for some time now, and these fragrances, then it's not just one or two. They have quite a number. For men, they already have 48. For women, I don't know how many they have. So for Fragrantica, there is a review on this already, but not so many reviews. All right. So there's one my favorite reviewers, Scentland, Mr. Chris. He wrote his, I think, personal notes on this fragrance. So which I think I kind of see, and I really like his channel. So the thing is, this fragrance actually, it's a very simple fragrance, okay, but it has some things to offer, some goods, some bads. Maybe it's gonna be middle of the road, but it's not that bad. All right, so the fragrance is called, once again, let's show the packaging. This is, they say it's EDP, which I found hilarious because this this fragrance has nothing to do with EDP because they just put it out there, like make it very deep. EDP. It's not EDP, it's more like EDC cologne kind of fragrance, but it's okay. And then it comes in a very attractive packaging. It's 100 ml juice. It comes in very nice suede. Sorry about the letter. Bangladesh did like doing that, some batch, whatever. It's like suede leather like side, and then there's some sort of tag at the back which I didn't take off. I'll tell you the reason for it. And then at the back, very comfy sort of jeans. I don't know what material is this. Very synthetic and stitching. And side is some seal. On top, I don't know. There's nothing much, but still same material. And then it looks like sort of like a bag, like a school, good kind of nice kind of bag. And then it opens up. It has a magnetic thing. So overall, when you look at it, it's kind of interesting. So the bottle is inside. Let me take out the bottle. It's very nice looking bottle. It complements the packaging, right? So the packaging, what I have to say about the packaging is this. Back in the time, like 90s era, people used to carry mobile phones, the small 3310, and they used to put this in there, like they used to carry this sort of pouch to put the mobile phones in, like this, put them in and stuck them in their belt, and they'd be carrying around, and then from time to time they'll open it and they take out their phones. That sort of a pouch. Really like this pouch. I think I wanted this fragrance. Big reason was the packaging, and this little tag. If you're wondering what this is, it's gonna be a little detailed. Bear with me. This tag inside, if you open it, I was interested. I'm like, what is this all about? So when you open it, inside they got something here. I don't think if anyone, I found it very interesting. I don't think anyone talked about it. So there's some sort of like material down here, fabric or something. So they write the instruction. You cannot read it out. Write it. Tell it. I'll read it out for you. So it says you put little bit of water down here in this material. Okay, I'll try to show from the, you cannot see it actually. Yeah, now you can see. So this material, if you put some water and spray the fragrance, if it turns into pink, like the color shows here, it's genuine. See the attention to details. So the fragrance, they put a lot of effort, to make sure it's a genuine product. And I don't really see someone copying this. It's already cheap fragrance. All right. So the bottle actually comes in a very nice. I hate. Yeah. All right. It's a very nice sort of. It's one package. There's no cap. You cannot take it out. All right. It's the sprayer is here. You have to spray up here like this. All right. Yes. It gives you nice mist. Very nice sprayer. And this is plastic, by the way, but it has a chromish touch. Very nice blue, sort of like a kind of like a fade. It comes a bit lighter and becomes like see through here. It says Active Man, as you can see, EDP, Chris Adams. Bottom it says made in UAE. So I guess this is a French house, but then I think the sister concern or whatever the where they make these things are in UAE, United Arab Emirates. So sort of like maybe Arab house. I'm not sure. So yeah, overall packaging, and then also has that seal. So overall packaging, this packaging I gotta give my hands down 10 out of 10. I love how it looks. It looks very very beautiful and premium. All right. So then I'm whoring about the packaging. I know I took a lot of time. So the price around, people ask me often, please put down your price. Actually, if you do listen to the review, I actually do put down the price. When I do the review, I tell the price in the middle of the review. So do listen up. So the price around, I think you can find this pretty much between 600 taka to 1000 taka max. Don't pay more than that in Bangladesh. So that will translate to something $10 or less. Okay. So bottle sizes, I'm not sure if there's any other bottle sizes. I just got the 100 ml. The notes in this is according to my nose, C notes, citrus. I think there's lavender and there's some sort of musk. I'll talk about the dry down. All right. These fragrance. Okay, let's divide into two: goods about this fragrance and bad side about this fragrance. So this fragrance, all right, I have this in the tissue. All right, here. For some time I didn't spray it on paper because I wanted to see if this smells nicer on clothes and tissue. All right, it has the dry down here. And here is the dry down in another fragrance which I find similar to this. Not exactly same, but same genre, which is better than this. All right. So good things about it. First of all, the first good thing, I wrote down the notes. All right. Let me read from the notes. The packaging is 10 out of 10. Beautiful. Even if you don't care for the fragrance, which is cheap, you can get it for a collector's item. You can carry out the stuff in it. You can just put it in a collection. It looks just great. It addition to your collection. Then the price is very very cheap, which I found really really handy. That price is cheap always helps. All right. The smell, opening top note is absolutely gorgeous. Let me show you the opening top note. All right. Go two sprays, and it's very very sort of likable. It's a very not just citrusy. Little bit alcohol up top. You have to give it like 10 seconds to let that alcohol wear off. Yeah. A little bit more. Because the cheap fragrances sometimes it has heavy blast of alcohol. All right, now I'm getting it. All right, so it does have the opening, the bright sea note, sea air breeze, and it reminds me of a lot of other fragrances. It reminds me of this fragrance. I don't know, people said it's a Fendi for men or Life Essence by Fendi. According to Chris, I had never smelled those fragrances. I smelled these. So according to my nose, these two are in the same kind of family and the price range also. Okay. So opening is very very bright citrus, a little bit of grapefruit, nothing mind blowing but very very bright. Definitely a summer fragrance, definitely a young fragrance, and anyone can wear this, any age can wear this, and it has that touch of this bright sunlight and everything. But the top note is the best part of this fragrance, which makes me very very sad. I want this top note to stay. It doesn't last that much. All right, so I'll talk about the bad things afterwards. All right, then the next is bang for buck. This fragrance, the price you pay, the packaging you get, whatever you get, is great bang for your buck. All right, So the bad things, the dry down, I'm not very big fan of it because I don't really like the note of lavender that much. And this kind of fragrances, the lavender is not used in a very classy way or posh way. It's more like your harsh sort of lavender. So it mixed with the base note is the musk. So with time, it lasts. The lasting power is not that bad. I would give this like 6.5 out of 10. It's decent, all right. It does last on your skin, more like a skin scent, lasts longer on your clothes, but the dry down of this thing is not as much as I love it to be. So, however, this dry down of this is already a lighter version of Daniel Desire Blue, which I already thought it's light. This to me is lighter version of this one. So this actually is I don't know if someone likes that kind of lighter fragrances. It gets lighter over time. You can look into this. Another bad thing, it's nothing new. It's nothing mind-blowing. It's nothing unique. If you already have quite a few number of aquatics, fresh summer fragrances, Daniel Desire Blue or Yatman Blue, Versace Puram, Versace Mano Fresh, you don't need this, all right? This alcohol blast that I mentioned earlier, it's not that great, okay? It's kind of annoying because many of these cheaper fragrances have that alcohol blast, which is not very pleasant to the nose, all right? What else? The longevity and projection, it takes a little bit heat. I'm not gonna say this is very poor. It's above average, all right? It's for your what you pay is what you get. That's the best way I can describe this. You get a little bit of freshness, fruitiness up top, and a little bit floral, white florals, and then it goes to lavender and then dries down with musk. So it hangs down to your skin for like 3-4 hours, good 3-4 hours. I think that would be good with half an hour of projection. All right. So overall, I think it's a good beginner's fragrance. Good if you're starting to collect and for your school. And then, after school, if you're going for gym or football match, everything, you can carry this in your gym bag and you refresh yourself like how many sprays you can go crazy with this. No one's gonna be offended by this, right? So for the price you pay, this 100 ml juice that you get, I think it's good value. It says EDP, feels good to hear, but it's not EDP strength, all right? Good for summer days. In the winter, you cannot smell shit. You cannot smell anything absolutely from this, I think. Does it make me want to buy and try more Chris Adam fragrances? Maybe, maybe not. 50-50. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, for overall package that I got from this, I'm very happy with it. I'm not gonna say bad things all the way. I'm not gonna bash this because it's not mind-blowing or anything. For ultimate package, it's a fun package. I'm really glad that I have this, and it kind of looks nice. It's like kangaroo baby. Hide it inside. Nice package. Put it back in your collection. Good to go. So bang for buck, definitely. And this is great for school children, like school kids. I know now you guys have more mature nose. You like Dolce & Gabbana the one and whatnot, but this kind of fragrances, not bad. You can be absolutely proud of this. So yep, Active Men by Chris Adams, thumbs up. So overall mark, I'm gonna give this. I gave him this in Fragrantica 6.5, but I changed my mind sort of. I'm gonna give this 6.8. Little bit better. All right, nice fragrance, and definitely you don't have much to lose in here. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks guys for listening, and thanks for all the thumbs up. And I will definitely get some Aroma Flux line, and I'll get into this Aroma Flux line for Brother Gautam. Take care. Good night.